Hello, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Billy Joe. I'm going to do the reading for the Divine Feminine Energy. Just get a Divine Feminine Energy update. So the cards that I'm using today are all tarot reader creations. These are not something that any cards that you can get off of Amazon. You have to either get them off of our personal links or go to their YouTube channel, whatever. The cards I'm using that I created today is the Journey Tarot. I am using my Twin Souls Reflection deck. And then I'm going to be using from Angela with Mystic Moon, her Dark Night of the Soul Tarot. From the Fire Witch Tarot, I'm using Twin Flame Hunger Vampire Edition. By Bridget Rowe of Divine Essentials, I'm going to use the Deeper Desires deck and the Masculine Madness. Even though it's the Masculine Madness, I'm still going to use the intent that it's for the feminine. I am also going to use, from Created by Rachel with Angelic Revelation 144. I'm going to use the Waiting Game cards. Her Twin Flames Astral Intimacy Oracle deck. Her Flames of Desires deck. And the Sacred Healing Journey deck. Now I am going to try and keep this PG, so I don't have to put any kind of restrictions, viewing restrictions on my video. So, what is going on with the feminine in regards to her divine masculine, her connection? What's going on with the feminine? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Six of Swords. So she's wanting this connection to take action. She wants the action to begin now, like already. She's tired of feeling like she's trapped in a situation or trapped in no movement, and she just wants to go to victory. She's tired of sitting still and feeling like nothing's ever going to happen or come of this. We have the Star, Justice, the Magician, the Chariot, the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So the Divine Feminine, not only is she expecting this action to take place, she's, because aces are new beginnings, but it's the fire energy wands. So this new beginning in action, like she's like, come on now, snapping her fingers. She wants her desires to manifest. She feels like she's put a lot of work into this connection. She knows her worth, she knows her value, and she knows just exactly how powerful she is. And she wants the equal give and take in this connection. She thinks that it is, her karmic right, her karmic due to even the scales, and for her masculine to come and offer her something that is forward movement, to come towards her. Some of the divine feminines may actually be doing some type of maybe some sex magic, maybe some type of manifestation magic, because I'm seeing the new moon in my head. She is someone who is evolved spiritually, and she just wants to manifest this passionate new beginning with her masculine. I'm hearing she is the wifey type, and she knows it. She knows what she brings to the table, so she's not afraid to eat alone. She is like, she feels up against the wall, and that it's time to take action. She expects some type of something there, and she expects this to be the type of connection that's going to stand the test of time. Bonnie and Clyde, the ride or die type of connection. So let's look and see, what has she been triggered in this separation? What's being triggered for her to heal right now, the Divine Feminine? What is the Divine Feminine being triggered to heal right now? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, Journey of Darkness. The Four of Torment, Washed Up. And the Dictator, Torment, Cold-Blooded. Well, she's starting to heal and being triggered by this feeling of this is not going to lead nowhere. That, that she's waiting for nothing, and that it's leading to nothing, and she's exhausted. She doesn't have anything else to give, and she's starting to a little bit, she feels like she may be hardening her heart a little bit, getting to where she feels like maybe she has to harden herself so that maybe she could get ready to walk away. We have Dictator of Sorrow, checked out. She may be feeling a little checked out right now, maybe trying to do other endeavors so she doesn't have to think about the Six of Sorrow. Her soulmate feels like he's lost to her. Maybe she feels like she's been ghosted. He's not giving her any validation, any attention. Villain of Rage, on the edge. So there's that sense of the mask. She's, you know, it's like, I'm getting a sense of, this is a very compassionate, very loving, Divine Feminine energy, but yet she feels like she's having to hold herself back, her affections and her love, like maybe not text him or contact him, and maybe she's used to watch his social media and she's stopped doing that. She feels like she's got to back off and back away. The Trickster, she feels like she's just being manipulated and used. Pyromaniac, she's getting to the point where she just wants to burn shit down. She's getting pissed off. She feels used, abused. All these emotions are being triggered in her because she's experienced these things before, and these things are starting to be triggered in her. We have Impotent, that feeling like it's not going to lead anywhere. This is just being, you know, flaccid, and it's as much, you know, we have Four of Sorrow, Jaded. She feels that, again, it's the swan. So, and it's a black swan, and it's by itself, and she feels like, again, like she's been used and abused, and, you know, that she's starting to see the worst in herself. Like, I'm so naive is what I'm hearing. We have Stonewall, the Six of Torment. Like, she's starting to harden those, that concrete, that brick around her heart. So, let's look and see what's going on in her connection with her masculine. On a spiritual depth, on a spiritual level, on the higher planes, higher dimensions, what is going on with this connection? What's going on in this connection for the Divine Feminine? What is she experiencing? Oops. What is she experiencing? What is the Divine Feminine experiencing at this time? Anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Secret Love, protecting your connection, hiding it from the world. Repair, wanting to repair damage that's been caused and make amends. And I love you. Your person is thinking of you right now. So with this Divine Feminine, what's going on in a higher dimension when it when it's all said and done, what's actually happening beyond the 3D veil is that this connection is being divinely protected and guarded. Triggers are being triggered and things are coming up to be healed so that you can build something together, because ultimately this is a pure loving energy. This is a connection that's meant to stand the test of time. It's meant to blossom and grow through pure unconditional love. We have moving forward together, hand in hand. Eternal flame, divine soul love. Divine downloads, messages from spirit. Making an effort, a thoughtful person and caring connection. It's meant to bloom. It's meant to blossom. It's meant to grow. It's eternal. It's that type of flame that's never going to go out or burn out. You are both connecting. Both the divine masculine and the divine feminine are receiving downloads at this time, probably seeing synchronicities. And in the higher realm aspect, this is moving forward. It may not appear so in the 3D level, but in higher dimensions, it is actually making that progress it needs to make. We have war. This is where the divine counterparts are having war within themselves because of those triggers that's happening. We have the masculine. So as far as for the for the divine feminine aspect, she is being triggered by her masculine. Okay, so let's put these aside and look at what she's wanting. What is she desiring for her masculine? So I'm going to try to keep these PG as much as possible. You know, not going to get explicit with these. If it's naughty, I'm just going to leave it at that. So what does the divine feminine, what does she desire from her masculine? No cards are wanting to come out. Oh, there's one. Oh my goodness. What is she desiring from her masculine? Okay. So we have grabbing. Hold on tight. It's going to be a rough ride. And nourish. Let me feed you, love you, fulfill you, give you what you need. So more than anything, she wants to hold on tight to him. She wants to grasp him and hold him to her and nourish him. And, you know, I'm seeing in my head this scene of this feminine, this battered and abused masculine, and this feminine who's just wanting to nourish him with the water of life. This, you know, where you're parched and thirsty, and she's quenching his thirst, his dry throat, with that loving, nourishing, refreshing water. And that's what she's wanting to do. She's wanting to hold on. Bottom of the deck is massage. Put your feet up and relax while I rub you head to toe. She wants to take care of her masculine in the only way that she knows how, and that's by nourishing him and taking care of him and nurturing him. So, what else does she want? What does she want from her divine masculine? What's the desires that she has? Just remember, I'm going to try to keep these as appropriate as I can. These are intimate cards. So, what does she want from her divine masculine? So, dropping some. Bottom of the deck, we have sandy sensuality. That was on the masculines. Deep emotions. That was on the masculines as well. Bound to pain. Okay, so some of these feminines, they may want a spanking. Maybe they may want to spank their masculines. I don't know. But I'm just sensing more they want that bond. They want that connection, that deep soul connection. We have flirting. She wants him to actually flirt with her. can't hide feelings. That deep emotions, she doesn't want him to hide them anymore. She wants him to come true. She wants him to express himself. Passionate lover. She wants to hear how desperately he desires her and truly wants her. We have secrets shared. She wants him to trust her enough to reveal his most intimate self and be vulnerable with her. That sexy ass is mine. Yeah, I'm not elaborating on that. And pheromones. So with pheromones, I'm just sensing, you know, she wants to be close enough that she can smell her masculine. What else does she want, desire from her masculine? What else does she desire from her masculine? Okay. So a lot of cards came out here. She wants a lot. She wants a lot from her masculine. Okay. So, bottom of the deck. We have lap dance. Okay. I want to be one. She wants to combine as one with her masculine. I want filthy, dirty, wild, rough sex with you. Unleash the wolf. She wants him to become uncaged. She wants him to uncage that tightly guarded beast he has within. So that way he can, you know, demonstrate exactly how much he wants her. She desperately wants to know that he wants her as bad as she wants him. We have, I love the way you look at me and bite your lip. Adventurous sexual positions in and out of the bedroom. Make it rain on me. Kinky blankery. Take me anytime and anywhere. You make me orgasm astrally. Love in a tub. I want to see that ass up in the air twerk and grind for me. I want to pull your hair and bang you hard. They want to take romantic walks with their masculine. I want you on your knees begging for it. Divine feminine. They want to be acknowledged as the divine feminine. And voyeurism. They're not afraid of risks. So let's get these taken out of the way, and we will see what the divine feminine wants to say to her masculine. First, let me pull some of these waiting game cards. They may have little messages for you. These are mostly time frame cards. You know, when to expect changes to happen, things to happen, their expectations, things like that. Okay. Not going to pull from the bottom of the deck, because I think these will have enough messages. Not all these little messages will resonate with everybody, but if it's meant for you, then take it. We have, I want to take you for dinner. So they want to go on a date with their masculine. Candlelight dinner. They want not just any kind of dinner. They want a romantic dinner. They want to have a weekend getaway. For some of you, your feminine is ready to come see you. Spend time with you. Coffee? How about just for drinks, you know? Check social media. So your divine feminine may have left a message for you on social media. On your Facebook, or she may actually send some kind of messages through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. She may have her own YouTube channel and she wants you to check her out. We have not right now and date at the beach. Like, she knows things aren't going to happen immediately, but she's ready for this stuff to kick off. Now let's look and see what she wants to say to her masculine. Or, well, I'm going to pull some of these masculine madness cards just to see what she's thinking about before we get into what she wants to say. What is she thinking about her masculine? What is she thinking about her masculine, please, Spirit? What does she think about her masculine? Bottom of the deck, I finally see what I've done. New perspective. So she's trying to see things from a new perspective, like not seeing in what I'm hearing is the way that's coming to me is she's no longer seeing in the perspective of lack, but actually in the perspective of y'all actually already being together. So that way it can manifest faster. Cold shoulder, I miss your warmth. She misses her masculine. Soul searching, I found what my soul is searching for, you. She doesn't have to search for her soulmate anymore. She knows that the masculine is hers. Confusion, what am I running from? So she is confused. What the hell is her masculine running from? They can have all this together, but he's just not really, cooperating. Mind altered, I just want to escape. So some of the feminines, when it comes to her masculine, she thinks that maybe he has some growing to do. We have inner demons. Nobody understands the darkness inside of me. What I'm hearing is, she's been vulnerable with her masculine. She's been transparent. She lets him see the lightness and the darkness. And she just wants him to love her for all of who she is. And in the same aspect, she wants him to allow her to love him exactly how he is. With the light and the dark. She loves every bit of him. And then we also have fading. It feels like I'm losing you, slowly losing you. So she kind of feels, she's trying to have this perspective and live in the attitude of already having it. And she's fighting these thoughts, these negative thoughts of feeling like, oh my God, we're not going to get back in union. So she is fighting those. She's learning how to gain that new perspective and not to live in lack, but as if it already is happening. What does she want to say? If the divine feminine, if the divine feminine were to exactly express what's in her heart with no barrier, no guards, no masks, just completely unabashed, unguarded, unfiltered, what would she want to say to her masculine? Other than grow the fuck up. I'm just kidding. That was just, I'm just teasing. What does she want to say to her masculine? And just to make it clear, I don't want to say that to my masculine. I would never say that to him. He's amazing. Just sometimes I feel like I have to clarify so nothing is misunderstood. Okay. What would she say to her masculine? Bottom of the deck. You really got a hold on me. I'm always watching you. But I'm in a ruthless phase right now. Like, I'm watching you. I'm keeping my tabs. But since we're in separation right now, I just kind of feel kind of ruthless. Like I want to rip something apart. I'm deeply hurt by your betrayal. For some of you, the masculines have hurt their feminine, and they're deeply hurt, and that's caused this ruthless phase. I am ready for you. They've done a lot of healing. I want to know what you're thinking. Let me in. Our bond is unbreakable. I want to feed off your energy. What I'm getting from that is she wants to... It's funny, the masculine had this card too, but it was in the reverse. So in this, I'm just getting that she wants to feel his energy. She wants to know that they're connected and he feels her too. I feel unworthy of you. Like she's got these fears coming up of like not being good enough for him in his eyes, and I hold myself accountable for my own actions. So that's interesting. So it's like she's doing her work. She's doing her inner work and her inner healing. And she is not living in the mentality of victimhood, but actually becoming accountable for her own life and her own progression, her own ascension, and loving herself, forgiving herself, forgiving her masculine. She's had a lot of growth. So what else would she want to say to her masculine? What would the feminine want to say to the masculine? What would the feminine want to say to the masculine? Bottom of the deck, you are mine and I am yours. Also, for some of them, the divine feminines have in some way may have hurt their divine masculines. They are taking accountable of that, as I'm hearing. We have, you are so generous. I know I hurt you. I'm so sorry. Okay. I crave the taste of your lips. For some of you, you have never even kissed, and you desperately crave that affection, you know, from your masculine. I'm drowning. They're drowning in their desire for their masculine. Coming out of the darkness, I'm reaching for your light. Your perfume lingers on my sheets. Maybe they crave the smell of you. This hasn't been easy. You are worth it all. And I wasn't ready before. Now I am. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Remember to check out the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine personal channeled reading that is done in collaboration with Brittany of Cancerian Clairvoyant. And don't forget to comment so that way you can get an opportunity to win a 30-minute personal reading. Have a great day. Bye-bye.